Street. No Dub Zone Podcast. We live out here, Manhattan, baby, with my brother
up, man?
Raleek. What up, man? What's going on, champ?
What's up, y'all? My name is Raleek, born if you didn't know, aka Young Vegan Boxer on Instagram. 2-0 as a pro, 2 KOs. And as an amateur, I was ranked number 2 in the country right before I turned pro. So I got a lot of experience, over 100 amateur fights. Been fighting since I was 9, and I was born to do it, like my last name, Raleek Born. Born to do it.
Yes. Yeah, we just leaving out of Richard Hitchens and George Cambosa's. Give me your thoughts of what you thought about that press conference,
This
man.
is gonna be. It was electric. They was talking crazy. They trying to hype up the fight. I already know it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a great fight. Richard Hitchens come off a win. Cambosis, I think he's coming off a loss. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
But he's still a great fighter. You cannot put him down at all. He's still a great fighter. It's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a smart and calculated fight as well. So you can't count none of them out.
Yeah. Every fighter has a puncher's chance, and people feel how they feel about George. They feel how they feel about Hitchens. What do you feel about the fight personally?
I honestly feel like Richard Hitchens is going to take it. I honestly do feel like Richard Hitchens is going to take it. Obviously, I'm a little biased. I'm from New York. I actually sparred Richard Hitchens two times. I sparred Hitchens 2 times.
Yeah.
I sparred him 2 times. It was a good spar. Obviously he's a little bigger than me. I fight at 135. He fight at 140.
Yeah.
It was a good sparring match. He always talking crazy. That's how he is, though. He always gonna talk. But I'm gonna bring it too. But he's a great fighter, so I feel like Hitchenson's gonna take this fight unanimous decision. But you can never count out Cambosis. This is a chess match. Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Being at these type of events, press conference weigh-ins, for you that just turning pro, what does that do for you, man?
This really just shows me at the level that I want to be at, the level that I need to be at, and it's really just putting it into perspective, and I'm seeing it with my own eyes, so I know where I got to be at, and I'm seeing it right in front of me. So it really just puts that extra motivation in when I'm in the gym, and I'm envisioning me being there. So it really helps me, man. It's a great experience being here. I love it.
I got to be at a couple of your amateur shows, which it was an honor and a pleasure seeing you, do your thing.
That's right, but that amateur me is going to be a whole different me in the pros.
Yes.
It's a whole different me. I have the potential in the amateurs, but I'm going to bring out all that potential in the pros, and I'm going to be a whole different person. I'm going to still stick to what I do, but I'm going to elevate what I used to do, and I'm going to change it all up in the pros. Y'all going to be expecting real great fights in the pros. I already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it great, and the pros is just gonna be a whole different me, whole different.
How different is it from the amateurs to the pros for the people who don't know?
From the amateurs to the pros,
yeah,
it's really in the amateurs. It's kind of more about points. It's kind of more of a point system, and you got these people tapping and all that. But in the pros, you really gotta have that power, that sting, and to be able to knock out your opponent.
Yeah.
But obviously there's some people in the pros that don't got the power. But the thing is, you got to be able to hurt your opponent in the pros.
Yeah.
You got to in the pros. And the amateurs, they do a lot of pity pat, tapping and all that. You got the headgear, and then you got smaller gloves, no headgear in the pros. So it's way different in the pros. You can't do the same thing you did in the amateurs and the pros. You obviously gotta change the style up a little bit. You gotta adjust a little bit, because no headgear and smaller gloves. You can get hit with one shot, barely graze you, but you're gonna be stumbling.
How did it feel taking that headgear off for the first time and actually being in there? Yeah?
Yeah, it was nerve-wracking. It felt different. It felt like I was naked in the ring.
Did you feel better without it being on?
You kind of feel more loose. You feel way more loose. You get to move your head more. Stuff like that, but weight on your head. Yeah, it's weight on your head, so you can't even.
Yeah.
You can move your head way more free, but obviously you can get hit.
Yeah.
You get hit easier, so.
So the first shot you took was like, oh.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even think I took a shot yet.
Yeah.
A little bit, but I kind of blocked it. Yeah, we was in the heat of the moment, adrenaline.
Yeah.
So when
Yeah.
I'm blocking the shots, I'm not really feeling nothing. So
Yeah.
I'm just going with the flow.
That's what's up. So, you guys in the building Saturday night, or you'll be
We're
home?
gonna be there. We're
Yeah?
gonna be there in the building Saturday night. Looking forward to that hitching fight.
Hopefully we'll see you on one of these big cards, man. You never know what the future has to hold, man.
Yeah, one day.
We watched you come a long way, so we definitely looking forward to it.
Definitely.
So tell the fans where they can expect to see you next time.
Well, right now, like I said before, I'm 2-0 as a pro, and I'm looking to make my 3rd pro fight very soon. Nothing confirmed yet, and I'm still patiently waiting for my time. And one day I want to be on these cards to really show my true skill, but obviously time will tell, and I'm not at that level yet. But I know that when I want to make that big appearance, I know I want to show out when I make that big appearance. But right now I'm only 2-0, and it's more to see.
All right, tell the fans where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram, Young Vegan Boxer, TikTok, Raleek. My name is Raleek Born, Raleek Born.
All right, y'all. Appreciate you, my brother. We're definitely we're gonna definitely do this again, man. This one definitely will not be the
100%.
last one. I'll catch y'all. Y'all know what it is. The No Doug Zone podcast. Let's go. All right, let's hold on. Let me get this.